I'm gonna break something down with Frank real quick, and then we're gonna learn a little jiu-jitsu from Leo, and we're gonna break some stuff down with Khalil. Frank, when you retired somebody in an MMA fight,
yeah,
I mean, you retired him by basically catapulting his head into the mat.
Frank killed the guy.
Oh,
You
yeah,
basically-
I did not kill.
What do you think?
He was
Frank
half
killed
dead.
So what I want you to do
I
is
checked his
show-
heart. He was okay.
Show some of this technique on Feely real quick,
No,
because
why
you guys
is
are
it-
both professionals.
I actually think Luke would fight.
on a
because you guys are
holiday.
both professionals. So basically,
I don't want to see. It's your house. I don't.
Yeah, actually, you and Bear are the same height. So
I want to see on a professional fighter basically how you caught him off guard and then you shot in the double.
no,
It's
you guys.
kinetic energy. You
No,
gotta
because
feel
you
it.
know how to
No, but you
control
gotta
yourself.
feel it.
This is all you.
Why don't you? Hey, why don't you coach
Hey, Feely is a professional UFC. All right, Frank, so show.
coach me on how to do it to?
All right, so show us what you got, Frank.
I just fought last week. I'm a little
Oh,
sore.
my
Better
God.
For you, you know.
All right, what do we got, Frank?
Oh no.
Frank, what do we got?
Oh no, Frank.
Two stone.
You choose your poison. I think you chose Bear.
Yeah.
All right, so
Yeah.
here's what I figured out. My opponent always grabbed the head, and he always grabbed the head because he was a superior judo guy.
Okay.
So he understood that from this stance, he could grab the head and still have all this structure.
Okay.
And that worked on everybody else, except for when that structure moved forward. And so when I fought him, I realized, like, oh my God, this structure's here and I can't deal with it. But because that one kid slammed me on my head in Dallas, Texas, I was like, oh, you could lift the structure. And so what I did with him is just kick him a whole bunch of times and maintain this range until he tried to punch me. And then when he did, I went straight, literally the most basic takedown ever. And then I just scooped through and turned upside down. Shit. And because he tried to grab my head,
Nervous energy.
yeah, because
was
he
gonna
tried
come.
to tried to grab my head,
Yeah.
he went with the energy.
Got it.
If he didn't grab my head, he would have started wrestling, and it would have been a wrestling
Yeah,
match.
he connected his hands.
He
No.
went like this, and then he was fixed.
It's an
And
assist.
so I was like, oh, he's fixed in this position. All I had to do was step up, and
Got it.
lift and turn. That's
And
it.
do you feel at the breaking point of fighting when you were doing these techniques, was a lot of this being taught to you, or you had to figure it out on the fly?
No, I had to figure it out. I figured out this technique outside of my coaching. I came to my coaches and they were like, no, that's crazy. And I was like, no, I
Who
know
was your
exactly.
coach? Ken?
Javier Mendez.
Oh,
Yeah,
Javier
yeah.
Mendez. That's Luke's
Yeah, because
guy.
I came and I was like, guys, listen, this is all I got to do is this takedown. They were like, that doesn't make sense. Because it didn't make sense at the time, because people couldn't see the windows. But I could see if I could damage him with that takedown, then I could progress to a really strong, advantageous position, like a choke or a side mount or a control position. And then I could I felt like I could dominate the rest of the fight. But I also knew the power of this because that kid had slammed me.
Can you and Luke show us the distance control, kind of understanding the gap? You guys were talking about that heavy on the pod. Luke, from your point of view, how do you maintain that distance and then attack when you need, and then Frank, same with you?
Well, this was Michael Page in his last fight. His head was back here. He's like, I'm not getting hit, ever.
The new school jiu-jitsu you've been learning.
Well, that is coming like this. We're like, hey, how you doing?
Octopus guard, some K-guard.
Oh, I love it. Oh, goodness. Oh, no. Oh, no, baby.
Leo, that's not the jiu-jitsu you teach.
Similar, something similar. Hey, what I want to show is I like kicks. Kicking is my strongest suit, right? So, but one of my favorite kicks I used a lot with Weidman is what I hate when guys like switch stances a lot because you create a weakness. Like you're always stronger at one stance. You know, when you switch a lot, there's a little bit of openings. So like when the guys would switch stances with me, if I'm like. The moment he switches back. I would attack that front leg. So I would gear this to my advantage every time. Like I knew, boom, I hit your dead weight on the leg. So you just attack. Like the guys are like, you have to be able to work, move and switch it. Boom, I crack it. Every time he switches, there's an opening where the weight is set. And if you can time it right and you can take that leg, it's a massive advantage for all these guys who switch stances. I would always like find ways to attack because like maybe like attacking the inside leg is a little dangerous sometimes. It's nice, but like there's nothing like when a guy switches his stance, boom, with the meat of his leg, you get right to the meat and he's got all his weight, so he's gonna feel the impact.